What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, and welcome back to another Prize Pigs video with your boy. Drop a like down below because I already know you're going to love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Comment anything in the comment section down below to enter your name into the $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel because I love y'all, man. We made it. It is Friday. We have made it. Happy Friday, y'all. Hopefully, y'all got some cool plans for the weekend or whatever it is. Hopefully, y'all stay safe, all that good stuff. We almost swept again yesterday. Chet Holmgren came like one rebound, one assist, 1 point, whatever, from hitting his PRA. So he came very, very close. But it's all good because we sniped a couple amazing options last night, and we hit both of those. So what was it? Jared Allen's rebounds, assists over ended up hitting, and Jaylen Brown, PRA, ended up hitting. And I told y'all, man, that's what the sniper's gonna do, man. The sniper's gonna snipe out that best value that you possibly have on the board. It's not gonna snipe out the plays that are amazing EV, but the analytics don't support though. It's going to snipe out the plays that are amazing EV and are close to getting bumped, but make a lot of sense because the analytics back them. And that is the biggest part about this site, man, is you don't have to research anymore. Matter of fact, it's encouraged you probably don't research because you need to utilize and take advantage of top-notch information that you're getting on this tool and not let your gut influence you too much. You go with what is right, okay? Now, on the NFL tool, goblins and whatever was added to Prize Picks yesterday. People were spamming me in the comment section of the video. I had no idea about it in the morning as I was doing the morning video, but then when I got off, I started, getting some recollection of what they were talking about. So the Props Made Easy developers did add the goblins. Okay, now here's the situation, right? When you look at that goblin and what's the other one? What's the other one they got on there? What is it called? A demon. Okay. When you look at the goblins and demons, now what's the point of Props Made Easy, right? The point of Props Made Easy is to point you in the direction of the smart bets, okay? Props Made Easy is never going to point you in a route that is a major risk and most likely a chance to lose, okay? Just because the upside is high, okay? We don't play that way. Okay, I'm hoping a lot of you don't play that way. You don't try to chase that money and play a ton of demon stuff because of the huge upside that it comes with. At the end of the day, you want to take the smart bets, the bets that make the most sense, and you want to take any profit you possibly can because the name of the game is profit. Okay? I don't give a shit if you profit $1.50. Guess what? You profited. You didn't lose that day. You made money. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the major point. So I was talking to the people at Props Made Easy, the Props Made Easy developers and all that good stuff, and I was like, you know what? Let's focus on the goblin part of things. Let's put the goblins on PME. Let's not put demons on PME because, first of all, none of these analytics are going to be pointing towards overs for these things. It's all going to be pointed towards you should probably play the unders on them because they're so boosted up. Because it's a much riskier bet. I get that the payout's lower for the goblins. I completely understand that. But remember, we can't promote plays to you that are not smart. Okay, the whole point of PME is to put you on the smart plays. Now, what you can do with this goblin thing is you can sort by projection differential and you can see the best goblin options. So instead of just going with a random goblin option that's a good choice, you can go with the best one when combining projection differential and all that good stuff. So at the top of the list when it comes to the goblin plays, you have Tua's passing yards is at 199.5 for as a goblin play. And as you can see, if it's got a little green goblin next to it, it is a goblin play, okay? Um, the developers are adding a way to where the goblins are going to be off of the tool and it's going to be all the regular plays, but there's going to be a little goblin emoji right here and you can click it and only the goblins will show if you want to look at what the best goblin options are to pair into your six-mans or whatever you're building, if you want to add just like a lock play into your six-mans or whatever you got going on, okay? So when looking at the Goblins, you've tua Tagovailoa, you've got Lamar Jackson's passing yards, Trevor Lawrence's passing yards, all as the top projection differential options when it comes to the Goblins. And then when looking at sportsbook differentials, the ones where they are the biggest values come EV is Nick Mullins and Jake Browning's passing yards, okay? Those are the Goblin plays that I would stick with if I was y'all. Let's take a look at game script plus and see. This is why I'm having them take the goblins off and make it so that you can select goblins if you want to look at them. Because now when I want to look at the regular plays, it's going to be a bit of a scroll before we get to regular plays. As you can see, these are all goblin plays and makes sense because they're all discounted so much. One of the top plays is Jordan Addison, receiving yards, 35.5 on Prize Picks, 37.5 other places. That's a 2 sportsbook differential. We have Addison projected for 49.2, a 13.7 projection differential. So Jordan Addison over receiving yards of 35.5 is the first place that I really like projection differential wise. Amari Cooper and Baker Mayfield are 2 other options. Receiving yards for Amari Cooper over 54.5. He's 56.5 other places. That's a 2 sportsbook differential. Projection of 63 and 8.5. Baker Mayfield over passing yards of 210.5. 214.5 on other sportsbooks. A 4 passing yard differential. Projection of 218.9 and 8.4 projection differential. So I believe Mike Evans also is an overplay. Yeah, so you could correlate Mike Evans paired up with Baker Mayfield to correlate those two, whatever you want to do. But yeah, those are the top plays that I just talked about. Let's take a look at unders. Joe Mixon's rushing plus receiving yards under is really loved. 89.5 on Prize Picks, 86.5 on other places. A -3 sportsbook differential. Projection of 77, a -12. Zach Moss rushing plus receiving is 90.5. Close on the sportsbook line. Not much EV there, but the projection differential of 81, a -9.5 projection differential. So solid spots there as well. All right, let's move on to NBA. Let's take a look at what we got for today. All right, taking a look at NBA. Let's stay hot, baby. Let's keep it going. Let's do the smart plays. You already know. So first things first, who can we snipe? Okay, so a snipe play is on the board. Brandon Ingram's rebounds is set at 5.5. Vegas likes the over at -140. Projection of 5.62. Now, this is a situation where EV is very high on the over for Brandon Ingram's rebounds at -140, but the projection is very tight on the over as well. Now, the projection does say over, but it is a very tight projection differential. If you want to go with this play because of the huge upside that it has, because of the huge lean that it has with Vegas at a -140, this will probably bump up to 6 eventually today. So if you want to grab this value over 5.5, you definitely can. But I'm going to personally skip this play because the projection differential is so low. Like, I still, when sniping plays, I still want the projection differential to be solid at least. This is a very, very close projection differential, so it tells me, okay, this is one of those situations where it tells me, okay, money is very strong on the over his 5.5 rebounds, and I completely get it. Great matchup. Everything's great for him. But projection makes me pause a little bit. Even though it does agree on the over, it's still very, very slightly over. So I don't know how I feel about that. It depends on the other play options that we have on the board to whether I end up playing that. But as you can see, it sniped the best value before the bump right there in front of you. So make sure you take advantage of that snipe tool. All right. So when looking at the tools for today, CJ McCollum does stick out to me. Points plus assists is at 23.5. This is a great matchup against Charlotte today. Solid juice on the over at -130. It's not snipe potential, but solid juice on the over at -130. Projection of 27.5, a 4.01 projection differential. Over on CJ McCollum is a good play, a good place to start there. And then Jabari Smith, points plus assists. I've been playing a lot of this dude, and he's been hitting regularly at this line. Jabari Smith over points assists of 13.5. Vegas has the over at -135. Projections 15.77, a 2.27 projection difference. So while both of these plays aren't in the -140s, -150s, their projection differentials are solid, and the juice is solid on the over still. Okay, but I will be consistently looking at this snipe button, and we'll come back to it when we're doing the review of the stuff. And I will come back to this. And if you want to add Brandon Ingram, I completely understand. This is being promoted as a snipe play. This is a play that most likely will bump up to 6 eventually. So if you want that value in your slips, go ahead. But the projection differential being so slightly above makes me pause slightly. If I had no other options, I would lean on it. But otherwise, because I have the CJ McCollum play over points and assists of 23.5, and because I have the play of Jabari Smith Jr.'s points and assists over 13.5, I feel pretty good about those options. Don't feel like I need to add in the Brandon Ingram rebounds. But like I said, the Brandon Ingram rebounds is plus EV plus projection technically. The projection's just very slightly on the over. All right. What did I want to do? Oh, okay. Let's check out DraftKings Pick 6 have lines out. Let's check out the value on DraftKings Pick 6 real quick. Okay, so we have solid value on DraftKings Pick 6. Miles Turner's rebounds is at 9.5. Vegas has the under at minus 140, so very good snipe play here. He's projection of 8.44, minus 1.06. So not only is this a very good snipe play on the under for Vegas wise, but the projection is solid as well at a minus 1.06. So solid spot there. Let's check underdog. Any snipes there? No snipes on underdog right now, okay? But see how easy that is to just be able to find the best value, man? You just click that button and boom, you got it. You feel what I'm saying? So great thing right there for sure. All right. All right, I just wanted to check the sniping again. We'll come back to it when we're doing the review over the plays for today. We'll look over the snipe again and see if anybody new has popped in, because you got to continuously use that throughout the day, man. You can grab amazing value as the day goes on. I got some minus 150s yesterday at certain times, especially on DraftKings Pick 6, man. There's minus 166s I got yesterday. Pretty crazy. So use that sniper tool, man. It'll really point you in the right direction. With college football, let's see. The best values is the under on Joey Aguilar passing yards of 256.5. He's 253.5 other places. That's a minus 3 sportsbook differential. That's the best option I go with. That's the best value we have left over on college football right now. For Call of Duty, the best option is attach for LV Legion. Map 1 through 3 kills under 49.5. He's 47 other places. He needs 50 to kill us, and he's 47 other places. I'll take that under bet at a minus 2.5 sportsbook differential. Great value there. And then the over on Abuza for Seattle Surge. Map 3 kills over 21.5 is solid value because he's 23.5 in other sportsbooks, and you're getting him at a 2 sportsbook differential. So those two plays are good for Call of Duty. For college basketball, we got a couple options. Over on Tristan Newton's assists of 5.5, and then under on Cam Spencer's rebounds under 4. For NHL, these are all even numbers at the top, man. They do a very solid job at making sure they put all the best value options at even lines. Alex Touch, not sure if I'm saying his name right. Tuck, however you say this guy's name. Alex. Shots on goal 2.5. Vegas is on the over at minus 135. Solid juice on the over there. Projection of 3.02. A 0.52 differential. I like the over on Alex. And then looking at the under options, literally, look at that. Look at that. All even lines, man. But hey, there are still some good value options there, but I'm going to stick with the half lines like I like to bet. And over on Brent Burns, shots on goal of 2.5. So over on Alex, 2.5. Over on Brent Burns, 2.5. For soccer, we got some options on the board, man. Brennan Johnson shots under 2.5 is the top option because of his projection differential. And then outside of that, the next best option is over on Matthias, shots of 1.5. Nothing for League of Legends. For CS2, we have the over on Clax for 9 Pandas. Map 1 through 2 kills of 28.5. Grab that over at a 2.5 sportsbook differential for him. Great value there. Nothing for tennis at the moment. The lines have been identical among sportsbooks for tennis lately. There's been no EV when it comes to tennis lately, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. For MMA, under on Leon Edwards, significant strikes of 76.5. Under on Cody Garbrandt, significant strikes of 36.5. Those are two of the best options on the board. For Dota, we got a bunch of 0.5s. These 4 guys are in play right here. The number one I'd go with is this half line right here at 12.5. XM over map 1 and 2 kills of 12.5. Probably the best bet because of it being a half line. And then that's it. So let's do our recap. Looking over NFL when it comes to the Goblin plays, remember, there's a reason we don't have the demons on the tool, because the demons would be you taking a uneducated risk, okay? None of those plays make very much sense. They are very risky, and the chances of you cashing them are very low. Okay, so because of that, Props Made Easy is not promoting those. Props Made Easy is focused on the Goblins, though, and I get it. You don't get much profit from the Goblins, but remember, any profit is good when it comes to this shit. A lot of y'all try to strive for too big of thing. Like, I'm not saying go out there and play Goblins every day and get $1.50 in profit every day. You don't have to do that, but I'm saying mixing in a few of these into your plays, yes, will lower your upside, but at the end of the day, it'll also raise your potential to really hit it and make profit. You feel what I'm saying? So don't let people shy you away from taking advantage of those Goblin options. Looking at projection differential-wise when it comes to the Goblins, Tua and Lamar Jackson and Trevor Lawrence have three of the biggest projection differentials. Tua's at the very top. Tua is the number one Goblin passing yards over 199.5 play. All right. And then when it comes to sportsbook differentials, Nick Mullins and Jake Browning are the biggest options. Those are the biggest discrepancies between the sites. But obviously, you're going to want Tua's over a Nick Mullins or a Jake Browning. So you can go any of those options. But Nick Mullins, Jake Browning are the best sportsbook differential plays. And then projection differential options, Tua is the number one option there. And when it comes to regular plays that aren't Goblin plays, you scroll down. Lamar Jackson's passing yards of 214.5 over is a solid option. We have him projected for 232, a 17.6 projection differential. So Lamar Jackson's passing yards over, Jordan Addison receiving yards over 35.5 are two of the best over options. And then looking at unders, Kyren Williams rushing plus receiving under 120.5, Joe Mixon rushing plus receiving under 89.5. All right. Let's take a look at NBA. Anybody to snipe? No, still just Brandon Ingram on the snipe button. So we're going to, yes, you can play Brandon Ingram. This bump will be bumped. And at the end of the day, he is value, so you can play Brandon Ingram if you choose to. But yeah, he's one of the snipe options right now. But outside of that, I really do like CJ McCollum's points plus assists of 23.5. Solid juice on the over, solid projection on the over. And then I'm going back to somebody who's made me some good money lately, and I hope he continues to do so. Jabari Smith Jr. over points assists over 13.5. All right, let's take a look at these other things, see if anybody else. Okay, still just the Miles Turner on DraftKings pick 6. Nothing for underdog. All right, so uncheck underdog. Let's keep it moving. For college football, we have the under on Joey Aguilar's passing yards as the best value there at 256.5. For Call of Duty, we have the under on Attach map 1 through 3 kills of 49.5, and then the over on Abuza map 3 kills of 21.5. College basketball, over on Tristan Newton assists of 5.5, under on Cam Spencer's rebounds of 4. For NHL, we're grabbing the over on Brent Burns shots on goal of 2.5, Alex touch, whatever, shots on goal of 2.5 for both of them. For soccer, the best option was the under on Brennan Johnson's shots of 2.5, and then the over on Matthias shots at 1.5. For CS2, over on Clax, map 1 and 2 kills of 28.5. That's the number one option there. Nothing for tennis. MMA, best options the under on Leon Edwards' significant strikes of 76.5. For Dota, the best option is the half line. XM, over, map 1 and 2 kills of 12.5. And then nothing for Valorant. All right? Good luck, y'all. Let's have another amazing day. Thank y'all for joining me as always. Let's keep getting this money. Developers right now are working on, like I said, taking the goblins off of the tool when you first go to it automatically. You will need to select the goblin button here. So if you come on the Proximate Easy tool and you don't see any goblin options, we have those available and you can check those out. But you're going to need to click a goblin button here. It'll be a button with like this little goblin emoji in it, okay? And you'll click that and it'll show just goblin plays, okay? All right. Thank y'all for joining me as always, man. Let's get this money and I'm out. Peace.